This podcast has been brought to you by SeekersGuidance, the global Islamic seminary. Help us spread the light of prophetic guidance to millions around the world by becoming a monthly supporter. Make a small donation at SeekersGuidance.org/donate. For as little as $10 a month, you can help people find life-changing guidance.
How do we inculcate God-fearingness in our children? Right? And by God-fearingness, they mean taqwa. And taqwa can be translated, is often translated as God-fearingness, and sometimes people just translate as fear of God. But taqwa is not directly related to fear. Taqwa is related to ittiqa, to ward off, to parry, to have a shield, a wiqaya, right? A shield. Taqwa arises from faith. Why? Because the believer knows that what they have within is precious. Taqwa is guarding the precious from harm, to cultivate what the precious thing that you have. And what is the precious thing you have? You have faith, you have iman, you have hidayah, you have guidance, you have true good as a believer. And when you know that that is precious, you guard that preciousness. And you keep your faith, your guidance, and the good that God has blessed you with, you guard it, you shield it with that which keeps it from your faith being corrupted, weakened, or shriveling. You guard your guidance from misguidance, from laxity, from shortcomings, from sin. You guard the good that Allah has blessed you with. Allah has blessed you with so much that is permissible. You guard that by gratitude and by keeping away from falling into bad deeds rather than good. When Allah has blessed you with so much of the lawful, why would you go to the unlawful? Why? Because what you have is precious, of faith, guidance, and good. So that's what, operationally, what is taqwa? Operationally, taqwa is to leave the haram and that which leads to the haram, and to protect your obligation to God, and to protect all that enables you to protect your obligation to God. That is taqwa. Right? That is taqwa. And much can be said about taqwa, right? And we look at the path of taqwa in an important class that runs outside of the month of Ramadan weekly on Thursday evenings here at Seekers Guidance Canada. And the past lessons are available on our YouTube channel. And after Ramadan will be available as an online course as well. It's called The Path of Muhammad, in which we look at Imam Birgivi's manual of taqwa, and how it is acquired, right? And the key to taqwa is acquiring beneficial knowledge and living it in accordance with the sunnah, with sincerity, and the inward qualities of heart that the Prophet ﷺ has called us to cultivate. Because from those inward qualities arise innumerable good outward deeds. So that's the second question. So that is God-fearingness, right? God-fearingness. How does one inculcate it? Taqwa requires knowledge, to learn knowledge that benefits and to strive to act upon it in a prioritized manner. Learn, firstly, your duty to God and fulfill your duty. Then learn how do you seek the pleasure of God and seek to act upon it. Leave the disobedience to God. Learn how to leave the disobedience to God. Then learn how to leave what is disliked by Allah and take care of this both in faith and outward action and in the qualities of the heart. It's through beneficial knowledge. How do you acquire beneficial knowledge? Commit to a systematic curriculum of learning. And by the grace of Allah at Seekers Guidance, we have our Islamic studies curriculum. Is a structured curriculum in which we cover we begin in level 1 with essential knowledge, and then we go gradually in a systematic manner through the levels of Islamic learning. That is how we acquire taqwa. And when you don't know how to be in a state of taqwa, of guarding your duty to God and to guard yourself from the displeasure of Allah, seek reliable knowledge so that your way may be illuminated.
Thank you for listening. This podcast was brought to you by Seekers Guidance, the Global Islamic Seminary. Visit SeekersGuidance.org to access reliable Islamic knowledge taught by qualified teachers. We offer a wide range of courses, podcasts, articles, and a world-class answer service. Support us in spreading free, reliable Islamic knowledge to millions around the world by becoming a monthly supporter. Visit SeekersGuidance.org/donate and make a small monthly commitment today. Our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Whoever guides someone to goodness will have a similar reward." So don't forget to share this podcast and spread prophetic guidance.